as we gather today, we continue what we began last night in this place, traveling with the Lord, first to the garden for his arrest, and then on to the place of his crucifixion and his death. But I would like to talk to you about one of the characters that we hear about in this story. It's a character that many people can identify with. That's the character of Peter. Peter, who always seemed to stick his foot in his mouth. He who Jesus had to say to, "Get behind me, Satan," in one place in the scriptures. And even last night we heard Peter didn't want his feet washed because he thought that was beneath the Lord's place to be doing that. And then there's Peter, who, "I'll never deny you," and 3 times, "I don't know the man." The other character I want to talk about is Judas. And I want you to consider these 2 characters. Judas had his own motivation for betraying the Lord. Okay? It goes a little bit beyond the 30 pieces of silver. But in a way, while he's denying Christ's lordship over him, so is Peter. So in that way, those 2 are similar. But it's what happens next that is different. As tradition tells us, Judas goes off, gets a rope, and hangs himself. He's found dead. He's thrown into a pauper's grave that the authorities used the blood money to purchase. But then there's Peter, very much ashamed of what he's just done. But Peter hangs around. He doesn't run off. He sort of skirts the edges, if you will. He sticks around because inwardly he knows who Jesus is. He knows what is the right thing to do with his life in giving it to the service of God and his fellow people. And isn't that what happens to you and to me? We embrace the church, we fall away from the church. We embrace the church, we fall away from the church. But the church is not Jesus. And so you have to be sure that you're identifying what you're doing. That you have this relationship with God. And you have a relationship with his church. And so many times we get upset by something a priest, a deacon, a bishop, someone else in the church does, and we walk away. And sometimes we even walk away from God because we think God is that person that we've had a problem with in the church. This is a day for us to reflect upon our relationship with the Lord. It's a day to recommit our devotion to him, our belief in him, and in living out his message of loving others more than ourselves, or at least as much as ourselves. So as we go about the rest of this day, let us think about how much love Jesus had for us, that he would hang upon a cross, that he would endure execution by the state, to give you and to give me the opportunity to live eternally with him and with his Father in heaven.